Maybe a good day to stay inside though right now as we take a live look from the Mission Ridge camera and check with meteorologist Cedric Haynes here in the studio. That's just one of those days where you're like, can I stay inside?
Yes. Maybe wrap up with some blankets, get a little soup going. Just a beautiful day for all of that, right? It has definitely been kind of a cloudy, raw, miserable week out here across the Tennessee Valley here in terms of the weather. In fact, it reminds you more of like somewhere like Seattle maybe, where you have the clouds and the rain coming back day after day after day. It's definitely been a rainy start to December. As you can see, we picked up rain over the past several days here. But of course, Monday was the big day where we had over 1.5 inches of rainfall. But we saw over 1 inch of rainfall yesterday as well in Chattanooga. So our total right now so far is about 3 inches of rainfall, and we have more that's moving in now. So that number is going to continue to go up. So a wet week definitely underway across the region. Let me show you what's going on right now on the radar. Again, you can see a couple of scattered areas of moderate rainfall moving on through, but more widespread rainfall beginning to redevelop across the northern half of the area. That's where we're already seeing some of that flooding taking place there as you get up towards Meigs County, over towards Ray County as well. So those are the areas we're really going to keep an eye on those totals. But right now we've got a band of moderate rainfall here, even some heavy portions of rain from Cisco down through Crandall. So this is right along the Murray County area there, stretching into Chatsworth and then tailing back a little bit over towards southeastern portions of Whitfield County. Let's take you up north where we are seeing some more of that moderate rainfall just to the east now, Campo Coe and north of Cleveland now. That continues to make its way on off towards the east as well. And then as we look up for the areas that have been seeing some of that flooding this morning, the good news is, notice just some light sprinkles out there right now. But the problem is, as we look off towards the west and northwest, look at all that moderate to heavy rainfall stretching back towards Nashville. And yes, it's moving from west to east again. So yesterday, it was moving more southwest to northeast, and it was more scattered, mainly to our north. Now that that front is kind of wobbling back to the south, we're getting that west to east band of rain again developing. And you see all these little blue boxes. Those are basically flood advisories and warnings that are out to the west. So that tells us that that rain is coming down at a pretty good clip here, and even some scattered downpours still over northern Alabama as well. So here's the big view, and you can see high pressure is blocking this front. It's wanting to go down to the south, but it can't because of high pressure, so it kind of wobbles back and forth here in the Tennessee Valley, and as long as it's laying down here close to the area, that's going to keep that chance of rain going. So let's kind of time this out for you. This afternoon, that heavier band of rain will definitely be soaking areas off towards the north. Then I think we see another resurgence of moderate to heavy rainfall from the city and points to the south as we go throughout this evening. So this afternoon, our folks off to the north definitely dealing with the rain. This evening, that will start to shift down towards the south a little bit. And then as we go into your Thursday, the good news is the front lifts way back to the north and west. So we get that southwest to northwesterly flow going again. And that means most of the rain will likely stay to our north and west, but we'll still have a chance of a few scattered showers, but not like today across the area. But then as we go into Thursday night into Friday, here comes the front back to the south. So wobbling back and forth, but this time as that rain moves through, I think it may actually clear out of here maybe by mid-morning on Friday, which would be some good news for share your Christmas as we're mainly dry for the rest of your Friday. But watch out for the rest of today. Fog, that's actually widespread out there in the mountains and in the valleys. Of course, the rain, again, greatest coverage early on to the north, then shifting to the south later on this afternoon and evening. So watch out for low visibility and of course those wet roadways, and watch out for hydroplaning. Leave plenty of space between you and the vehicle in front of you. At least it's a warm rain out there right now with those temperatures into the 60s, and they are expected to stay into the mid to upper 60s throughout the afternoon. But again, off and on rain chances will continue. Here's your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. 68 degrees for today. We're at 71 Thursday. A little less chance of rainfall before more rain arrives Friday, but share your Christmas right now looking fairly warm. Latrice?
Okay, thank you, Cedric.